Hello and welcome to Dosis de Cultura. Today we have a challenge with curiosities and fascinating facts. Ready to challenge your mind with 100 general knowledge questions? Let's get started. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? Avocado. Which flower became so valuable that it caused a 17th century economic bubble in the Netherlands? The tulip. Which country has a national anthem with no official lyrics? Spain. Who is the god of war in Greek mythology? Ares. Which part of the body does glaucoma affect? The eyes. A question from the community. The subscriber Jin Lucifer 616 asked us in a comment, is it true that wood is so scarce that it only exists on Earth? That's absolutely true. As far as we know, wood only exists on Earth. Even though we've made it into something so common, it's actually an incredibly rare material in the known universe. Wood is the result of plant life, a complex biological process that so far we've only observed on our planet. So yes, what is everyday for us in cosmic terms is actually something truly extraordinary. Thanks, Gin Lucifer 616 for your question. How many knights does each chess player have at the beginning of a game? 2 knights. Which gas is released when opening a soda can? Carbon dioxide. What 2020 hit Netflix miniseries centers on chess? The Queen's Gambit. What is the average human body temperature under normal conditions? 37 degrees Celsius. Which car company's logo has 4 interlocking rings? Audi. How many seconds are in an hour? 3,600 seconds. What kind of sentence is this? What a pleasant surprise. Exclamatory. What is the name of the phenomenon that occurs when sound bounces and is heard repeated? That's the echo. In which layer of the atmosphere is the ozone layer found? In the stratosphere. What structure of the nervous system connects the brain with the rest of the body? The spinal cord. In which century did World War II occur? In the 20th century. Which city has the world's longest subway network? The Chinese city of Shanghai. What is the official currency of France? The euro. In which sport did Muhammad Ali excel? Muhammad Ali excelled in boxing. Which country is not part of Central Europe? Portugal. Sound travels faster than light. True or false? That's false. Sound needs a material medium like air, water, or metal to travel. Even in ideal conditions, it doesn't go over 1,500 meters per second. Light, on the other hand, travels at an astonishing speed, about 300,000 kilometers per second in a vacuum. What was the nationality of the first woman in space? She was Soviet. What number multiplied by itself is 64? 8. Which country is being pointed to on the map? It's France. What is the pronoun in this sentence? She left early. She. Which is the farthest planet from the sun within the solar system? Neptune. Which of these animals is a marine mammal? The dolphin. What is the official home of Chile's president? The Palacio de la Moneda. Which city is most of the series Friends set in? In New York. What is someone with nomophobia afraid of? Being left without a mobile phone. What does a light year measure, distance or time? Distance. Though its name might be confusing, a light year measures distance, not time. It's the distance light covers in a year, traveling at 300,000 kilometers per second. What is the most voluminous river in Africa? The Congo River. Which explorer arrived in America in 1492? Christopher Columbus. Who is the duck friend of Mickey Mouse? Donald. Which Egyptian god was depicted with a falcon head? Horus. How many sides does a pentagon have? 5 sides. How do you say lunes in English? Monday. What is the area of a square with 9 centimeter sides? 81 square centimeters. The Earth is a perfect sphere, true or false? It's false. Although we usually imagine it as a perfect sphere, the Earth is actually slightly flattened at the poles and widened at the equator. This shape is known as a geoid, and it results from the centrifugal force caused by Earth's rotation. Which chemical element has the symbol W? Wolfram, also known as tungsten. Who wrote the novel Crime and Punishment? Fyodor Dostoevsky. In which country is Lake Baikal the deepest in the world? In Russia? In which country are the Petronas Towers located? In Malaysia. What's the demonym for Egypt's inhabitants? They're Egyptians. Which finger is this? The pinky. Which god from Greek mythology was depicted carrying a trident? Poseidon. Which country currently produces the most gold? China extracts about 380 tons of gold every year. That's 380,000 kilos. If we melted all that gold into a single block, we would get a solid cube of 4.5 meters on each side, about the size of a two-story building made entirely of gold. What is the capital of Haiti? Port-au-Prince. In which sea is the island of Barbados located? In the Caribbean Sea? Who is Iron Man's alter ego? Tony Stark. Which of these three flowers is a lily? The correct answer is A. Which war started in 1914? The First World War. What mineral is most abundant in the human body? Calcium. Which country has the world's largest stock exchange? The United States. What currency did Germany use before the euro? The German mark. What textile material is obtained from sheep? Wool. Kangaroos can't walk backwards. True or false? It's true. Kangaroos can't walk backwards because of the shape of their legs and their powerful tail, which they use for support and balance. Their anatomy is designed to jump forward with great strength and speed, but not to move backward. In which Spanish city were the 1992 Olympic Games held? In Barcelona. Who appears on the United States $10 bill? Alexander Hamilton. Which country's capital is Podgorica? Montenegro. Where is the region of Tuscany located? In Italy. How many days are in February in a non-leap year? 28 days. What does the prefix bio mean? It means life. Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? The cerebellum. Who wrote the novel Love in the Time of Cholera? Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Who developed three laws explaining motion? Isaac Newton. Which state of matter lacks a definite shape but has a definite volume? The liquid state. What metal is the main component of hemoglobin? Iron. Fifth Avenue is one of the most iconic streets in which city? In New York. Where does the green anaconda live, one of the largest snakes in the world? In the Amazon rainforest. Which of these women's names is also the name of a European capital? Sofia is Bulgaria's capital. Which of these three muscles is the deltoids? The correct answer is B. Where did ping pong originate? In England. Which resource is called black gold? Petroleum. What is the most populated city in Germany? Berlin. Who portrayed Oppenheimer in the 2023 film? Cillian Murphy. What is the lightest existing gas? Hydrogen. According to the saying, the one who laughs last laughs the best. Which country is home to Notre Dame Cathedral? France. Which spice comes from tree bark? Cinnamon. Which power was defeated in the Vietnam War? The United States. What disease can result from iron deficiency? Anemia. What is the name for the point where nothing can escape a black hole's gravity? It's the event horizon. The event horizon is the invisible boundary of a black hole. The point where gravity is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape. Whatever crosses that boundary becomes irreversibly trapped. In baseball, how many outs are there in total in a complete inning? 6 outs. The island of Madeira is part of which country? Madeira is a Portuguese island. What is the plural of coffee? Copies. Who was the Chilean president overthrown by the military coup of 1973? Salvador Allende. What kind of word is blue in this sentence? The blue house is mine. Adjective. Which Caribbean island is called the Island of Enchantment? Puerto Rico. Where were the Hanging Gardens located, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world? In Babylon. Which apostle denied Jesus 3 times in the Bible? The Apostle Peter. How many meters is a yard equivalent to? 0.914 meters. What is the name of the discipline focused on bee breeding and management? Beekeeping. What is the highest point of a mountain called? It's the summit. Who is the creator and performer of Chapel in Colorado? Roberto Gómez Bolaños. Who is the highest authority of the Catholic Church? The Pope. Alvaro Uribe was president of which country? Colombia. The Trojan horse is a proven historical fact. True or false? It's false. What keeps food out of the trachea when swallowing? The epiglottis. What is the demonym for the inhabitants of Sweden? They're Swedes. Did you want more? Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. And keep learning with Dosis de Cultura.